It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, it's two teams who made their NFL debuts together back in 1976. It's the reigning NFC champs and the Seahawks on Sunday night.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the... Motion man is the tight end going right. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line.
A 49-yard gain.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. He'll work his way only to the 23. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Once again, it's Walker. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Bryant. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 3.
Back to throw. And he's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field with very little resistance. And he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but it certainly wouldn't hurt their chances of winning if he's somehow able to do so. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Seahawks offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 27-yard line.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up 1st down. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll run here with Walker. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
I think it's been pretty clear that the offensive emphasis has been on controlling the front. Don't allow them to get after your quarterback. Well, when you do that, it's pretty easy to lose sight of some of the secondary players, and this defensive back was used on the blitz, and he's able to get home.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Bucs offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He's going to air this one out. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the 1st quarter, they've done just that.
They'll look to throw here on. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. They'll throw now, 3rd and forever. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's his tight end, Otten. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw yet again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running, and in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. The run up the middle. It's Walker. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
is caught. He finds Walker. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
A gain of 6. And that's good for another Seahawks.
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that's good for another.
Here's Walker. And he will power his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. The extra point is up and through. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
This one complete right side. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now a give on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. In motion, Shakir. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to have the bucket. They take advantage of what looked like an unsure defense. It was 4th and 3. They picked up 8. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll stick with him again. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They send him right out of the slot. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line. Here comes Otten in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Bucs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We're back to Seattle after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Here's the punter now, as he is on to kick it for Seattle. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short one there to Otten. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. They'll look to throw again. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass, Find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Back to the air one more time. That one taken in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations,
back to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Throwing now from the gun. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Seahawks will cut the lead down to 4.
and that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Josh Allen, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. From there, we head to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home in the Superdome. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. 30-13, the final score. And finally, a good one scheduled for Monday Night Football between the New York Jets and the Washington Commanders. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you have to think, both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Bucs offense and their quarterback. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Now a give up the middle. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down. Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read.
There defensively, Mike, you could tell they were onto that one from the start. They're able to hold him to a short gain on the keeper and force the fourth down.
They'll try to run. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Finding room at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with a run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught left side by Otten. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's a handoff. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
The running back again, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down for a couple on 4th and inches. They'll run it on the inside handoff. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now this time they'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now a 3rd and 2. He chooses to keep it on the zone read. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. 1st down picked up. Up the middle they go. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now whistles and a timeout. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Bucs will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he'll take this up, working towards the 1st down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Buccaneers offense and their running back set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll look to throw. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. They'll be forced to just throw that one away.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24 yard. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Metcalf makes the grab again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Defense.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. That's complete on the tight end screen.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 29-yard line.
He runs with it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He gets this complete to Shakir. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Got his man at the 6. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A short one there to Otten. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. But the fullback trying to power it home. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Patrick Ricard. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Buccaneers Seahawks 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. 2nd and 11. They'll throw out of the gun. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this is going to be a Seahawks 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On the move, past the 40. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Seahawks 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out. And it sets up. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Brought down at the 21. A gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Here comes a return. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll get this out to his running back. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Broken glass of a bottle makes a jagged rock. Right now I got 2 shaky hands, only one way to stop. And I haven't touched it for 7 hours, 3 minutes. Hardly up, already wanna quitting. Sweating in an old church basement, wishing I was. Never thought I'd say this.
Hello, my name's Jason.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. The broken man in the mirror can't look at me 'cause he's guilty. And I swear that the last couple months that tried to kill me. By the time I saw it coming, it was done with already. It's hard to run from it when it runs in the family. A problem with 1,000 more it's causing. Damn, it's exhausting. This is why I walked in.
Thanks for letting me share, y'all.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. I'm tired of being broken. I'm sick of feeling hopeless. Way down here at my lowest. At the end of my road. At the end of my road. So what do I do? So what do I do? What do I do? And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man. Same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on.
Broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G. I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in the
Eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro, recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties. On the industry advice, I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the light on us. Fries from the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the ties fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She bustin' to me like an athlete. She took with the G's, and she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not what my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
You say my look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure 8 when I wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we don't need it the weight. If you get it, off the plate. Wanna run it up, run it up, all night. If the lights went down, get you keep it, baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them gyal I get salty. When my talking spicy. It make you want bite me. You just want the flavor. 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 Come on, baby, what you tryna do? I'm tryna pull up on you like a drive-through. I wanna know if we rockin', would you keep it cool? Take trips and private dinners just for us two. Yeah, he buy me Givenchy dresses and feed me breakfast. Immaculate, loving when he show affection. The balcony, over like stretching. And I ain't never out like wrestling. Back on it. Got all these boys mad cause I passed on it. I'm a flop. Come on, baby, spin a bag on it. Yeah, we so extra, feeling like young and the restless. Run it up, all night. If the lights went down, get you keep it, baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them gyal I get salty. When my talking spicy.
inspired.